And while the race for the White House in 2024 has been called one of the most contentious of all time, there is one thing people can agree on. They'll be happy when it's over. Allison Hall has a look back at the twists and turns that brought us to Election Day.
This roller coaster ride of an election is being labeled one of the most astonishing in modern history. And this was the night that changed everything.
Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
President Biden's performance at the first debate in June convinced many that he had to be replaced as the Democratic candidate.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
President Biden, after that disastrous debate performance, which really shocked the world, within a few days realized he had to get out.
3 weeks later, he made the bombshell announcement and endorsed his veto for the nomination.
I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation.
Take a look at what happened.
At a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, Trump came an inch from losing his life when a bullet from a would-be assassin grazed his ear. The sight of the bloody Trump raising his fist in the air with the U.S. flag behind him would become an iconic image. His bandaged ear at the GOP convention was a reminder of how close he came to death. Kamala Harris had her own night of triumph when she became the official nominee at the Democratic convention.
Let us write the next great chapter in the most extraordinary story ever told.
Kamala Harris.
September saw the sole debate between her and Trump when they met each other in person for the first time ever. It sure produced some memorable moments, especially this.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats.
How crucial do you think that debate was?
So I think this potentially the shrewdest tactical thing that Trump will have done this entire cycle was not agree to a second debate.
Who could have predicted that cats would become a key issue in the race? It happened after Trump's future running mate, J.D. Vance, gave an interview in 2021.
We're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies.
In the backlash that followed, Taylor Swift endorsed Harris. In a post she signed, childless cat lady. Last month, facing criticism that she had faced only softball interviews, Harris sat down with Fox News' Brett Baer.
May I finish responding, please?
But
you have to let me finish,
you
please.
had the White House and the House and the Senate,
I'm
and
in
they
the
didn't bring
middle
up
of
that bill.
responding.
In the closing days of the campaign, a little-known comic named Tony Hinchcliffe sparked an uproar with an ill-considered joke at the now-famous Trump rally at Madison Square Garden in New York.
There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah, I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay, all right.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
And now, Election Day is finally here, an election for the ages.